Killing Them Softly stars the ever so lovely, ever so successful Brad Pitt, and this is a film I think he is going to he probably will get nominated for Best Actor at next year's Oscars, but he might possibly win it because Brad Pitt gives a really good performance in this film. But there's also quite a couple of good other sort of gems in this film, and this film is pretty breathtaking as well. The story is set around the sort of time leading up to when Obama becomes president, and so around this sort of time, I think it's in Boston, this guy and this sort of kid sort of plan to sort of raid this sort of illegal games that's happening and steal this sort of guy's money, and they also hire someone else. They steal it successfully, and they're all around, and then someone who wants to sort of get back at these guys hire this hitman to sort of kill them, and this is where Brad Pitt walks in. Brad Pitt also hires someone else to kill someone that the guy already knows. But again, this film is so breathtaking, really good, and the story is pretty damn cool. I'm going to get it out of the way first, right? Brad Pitt is amazing in this film. This guy kills in every scene he's in. His lines are pretty solid, and they're outright spoken. And you don't really see this guy sort of shine until like the end of the film, because it's something kind of like all the things sort of build up towards the end, and it's pretty cool, and how sort of confident he is, and how much he really is much more of a really cold-hearted killer that he plays in this film. And like I was saying, I think Brad Pitt should get nominated for Best Actor and probably also win it, because he's craving for it. He's craving just to win an Oscar for for something, and I think this is probably a good film for him to win an Oscar on. Another guy though that I was completely blown away by is JamesTThornton from The Sopranos. I was really surprised. I thought he was going to be maybe the weak link. He wasn't. He was just going to sort of be there. But again, he actually had really good scenes, and his was kind of more sort of personal, and I was really sort of blown away by it. And I don't think he'll probably get nominated for like supporting actor or whatnot, but the guy was really, really good. The thing I absolutely dug though about this film, right, it's about an hour and a half long, right, so it's not really sort of that long for this kind of film, like for days, like sort of standards or whatnot, pretty, kind of short, but this is a good, not even good, great example of great filmmaking. Like, every shot is shot beautifully, well done. There's nothing sort of flawed about it. You get the presence that this is real. It's not sort of made up sort of fantasy that they're doing, like with like Avengers, Dark Knight, or like sci-fi, action heroes. That you get the feeling this is real, and every shot sort of counts, and everything is gruesome. They really do keep it kind of realistic. You understand why. Also, how Brad Pitt's character is very cool, calm and collected. I do also appreciate that I don't think a lot of people are going to dig this film. Like, this isn't a film for literally everyone. I think if you are like a really true film enthusiast, you'll probably appreciate this film more than anyone else does. Like, if you are the guy that loves their blockbuster films, all the things I said from before, yeah, you probably won't like this as much. You probably just won't understand what's going on. But I really dug it. I think it's pretty cool. Probably wish it was a wee bit longer. Just a tad bit longer, An hour and 40 minutes would have been more acceptable. I dug it so much that I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think this is kind of one of the best films I've seen this year. I don't know whether I'm going to say it's going to be in my top 10 at the end of this year, but it looks like it will probably be there or near it at some way, shape or form.